What is going on, folks, and welcome to the Fantastic Four First Steps Out of the Theater reaction. Thank you guys so much for swinging by the stream. I appreciate it. I am, of course, your host with the most A to the P, Albert Perkins. We are here live talking all about the Fantastic Four First Steps. This is going to be my non-spoiler reaction, of course, to this movie, since, of course, today was the very first day that it came out officially and everything. I just got out of the theater, just got home maybe not even like a half an hour ago. And man, this movie was awesome. Absolutely incredible. I loved every single second of it. They did a great job. This is by far the best Fantastic Four film that they have ever done. They took a more serious tone with it. I loved every single second of it. And they just took it in overdrive, man. It was great. The camaraderie, the connection with all of the members of the Fantastic Four, it's a connection that you never saw in any of the other Fantastic Four films, and I think that's another reason why it worked so well. But I'm telling you guys right now, if you're doubting this movie, if you're thinking, oh, I don't know, man, it's just gonna be another fantastic flop. This movie, I'm telling you right now, I'm using my platform to tell you guys right now that this movie is worth every single penny. It is phenomenal, and I'm also here to tell you, and I've been saying this for a long time, but this definitely confirms it, Marvel Studios is back. Marvel Studios is absolutely back, and I highly recommend you guys go check out this movie. Between this, what was the last movie? Thunderbolts. Both of them were phenomenal, but this, I'm telling you right now, man, I'm sitting here telling you right now, this movie, I mean, there's well over 20 movies right now in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think we're getting closer to 30 at this point. But this one right here, it's probably in my top 10. It's in the lower half of the top 10, but I'm telling you right now, it's probably in my top 10. It is that good. It's absolutely fantastic. So, with that said, who all is in the chat here with me this evening? I see Trey is in the stream. What's going on, Trey? Trey says the movie was great, amazing visuals. Saw it today in oh my god, in IMAX. That would be the way to see it, especially with Galactus, bro. Whew, man, I bet that was absolutely menacing to see that, man. And that's another thing. Galactus is great. He's not corny at all. He's actually and Christian Harloff, YouTuber, described him perfectly. He's terrifying. He's absolutely terrifying, bro. They did such a great job with Galactus. What's going on, Trent? Thank you so much for swinging in. How you doing, bro? It's nice to see you as always. Trent saw it last night as well and loved it. Oh, that's great, bro. So glad that you loved it. That's 2 for 2. And Naomi's in the stream. What is going on, Naomi? Hey, Weekly. How's it going? It's been a while. I'm enjoying my summer. I hope you are as well. I'm going to see Fantastic Four soon. Nice, awesome. You will definitely enjoy it. It is a great movie. I highly recommend it for sure. King Boo, what is going on? I'm jealous that some of you guys saw IMAX. Yeah, man, I wish I saw it in IMAX. I think the closest IMAX theater to me is a good 40, maybe 45 minutes from me and everything. So, it's not too far, but definitely worth checking out for sure. Hello, Josh. What is going on? Thank you so much for swinging into the stream. I hope you're doing great. It's nice to have you here. We're talking all things Fantastic Four First Steps. My out of the theater reaction for this movie. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but the only spoiler I will give you is the fact that this movie is phenomenal. So good. I appreciate you for being here, bro. Hope you're great. Trey says that it made you care about each character. It really did, man. And I think that's another key aspect of the reason why this movie was so successful, at the fact that they focused on the family dynamic in this movie the entire time. And I think that is why it succeeded. All the other films, they really didn't do that too well. This movie actually excelled at doing that. It saw, okay, we see where this film failed. We saw where the other Fantastic Four film failed. Let's do the opposite of that, and let's kick it up into high gear, man, right? So this one, no struggles at all, man. None at all. John Elite, what is going on, bro? Thank you so much for swinging into the stream. John Elite agrees. This was fantastic. Yes, it was. Yes, it was indeed. I'm doing great, Josh. How are you? Very good stuff. John Elite says that I'm glad Galactus wasn't a cloud again. Yeah, that was silly. That was just silly. I wonder if there was just like the limitations of like technology as far as like special effects goes, that they have the reason why they didn't go with full on Galactus whenever it was a cloud before. You know what I mean? So I'm glad they didn't end up doing that here. Lewis Berry's in the stream. What's going on, bro? Probably seeing it on Sunday. Excited. Nice, man. Yeah, you will not be disappointed. It's absolutely incredible, dude. It's really, really good. And I had heard good things about it before I went into the theater, and I was like, oh man, I think this is going to be good. And it was. It absolutely delivered. It absolutely delivered. All the naysayers, all the people that are kind of like, oh, I don't think so. They're all wrong, man. They're all wrong. So get the word out there. Let everybody know. So this movie conquers the freaking box office, man, because it is phenomenal. So good, man. John Elite says, if you have to choose one movie this month to rewatch, would it be the Fantastic Four? Would it be between Fantastic Four and Superman? Yes, it would be, for sure. If I had to choose one between those two, yeah, probably. I don't know which one I would choose. Please don't ask me. Because they're both great in their own right. You can't really compare the Fantastic Four and Superman because they're two very different stories. They're two very different groups of superheroes too. And that's another thing too. This movie got back to the roots of what Marvel Studios is all about. Marvel Studios is in the business of obviously making money, but they're also in the business of making superhero movies. And that's exactly what this was. They made sure they got out of their own way and told a great superhero movie. And it kicked ass. It was great from top to bottom, from the beginning to the end. It was freaking awesome. King Boo says, rest in peace to Ozzy and Hulk Hogan. Yes, absolutely, man. Just some crazy celebrity deaths over the past few days. And they always coming through. Of course, Malcolm Jamal Warner as well. Just so sad, man. Definitely an RIP for sure. 100%. Yeah, no doubt, guys. Good call out on that. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Go ahead and smash the like button if you haven't done so already. This looks like it's going to be a bit of a smaller stream, but it's all good. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and smash it up. I'm only 4 more likes away until we hit 10 likes on the stream. My goal for every stream that I do is 10 likes. And that'll definitely be maybe a little more tricky one to achieve here because the attendance seems to be a little bit lower than other streams, but that's the goal. We're going to try to hit 10 likes. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit it up, guys. I need fantastic 4 more likes. Thank you guys so much for your continued support here on the channel. Trey says, in your opinion, what was holding Marvel back from making a quality film until now? For me, is pretty easy. They were too focused on the business of making money instead of telling a good story. I think the MCU was way too saturated with content. People got Marvel fatigue, you know? I'm sure you heard it before. Marvel fatigue. Yeah, I even had it a little bit, man. It was like every time I turned around, I had to do another countdown live stream, you know, of course, to keep up with everything. But man, it was just too much. It was just too much content. People were getting fatigued. Guys, this is the last Marvel Studios movie that we're getting in theaters this year. This is it. We're done until next year. I think the next one is Spider-Man, Brave New Day? Brave New World, I think. Brave New World, I think it is, right? That's the next one coming out. And then after that, we have Avengers Doomsday. Again, just 2 Marvel films. Again, so the fact that they've slowed down the cadence, I think that has helped them kind of getting back to their basics as far as good storytelling, good screenplays. Definitely good screenplays. I think that's another key factor too. The actors, they have always had great actors in all of the Marvel films, but I think screenplay and the actual content itself, slowing down, taking a step back, has really helped them the last couple films. Like I said, between Fantastic Four here, Thunderbolts was phenomenal as well. I know a lot of folks didn't go see Thunderbolts. Y'all are missing out because it's really good too. But yeah, Fantastic Four is finally the first great Fantastic Four film that we finally got. It's official. So that's my long-winded answer to your question there, Trey, but definitely a good question. What's going on, AJ2003? Thank you so much for dropping into the stream. I hope you're doing great. Gage, what's going on? Hey, Al, I'm home. from camp and exhausted. I bet, man. I hope you had a great time at camp. Thank you so much for dropping into the stream, bro. Appreciate you as always. Benny G is in the stream. What is going on, Ben Gutshaw? How are you doing? Thank you so much, man. Ben was with me in the theater as well. He saw the Fantastic Four First Steps as well and loved it. Great stuff. Amanda's dropping into the stream. What's going on, Amanda? How are you doing? Thank you so much for dropping in. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing great. It's so good to see you up in the stream. Let's see. Apez, what's going on? What's good, bro? It's been a while. Was glad to see the Fantastic Four before anything got spoiled for me. That is awesome, bro. Yeah, we're going to keep it completely spoil free in here for everyone because we know there's a lot of folks that still haven't seen it yet. But man, so great, right? Loved every single second of it. Thank you so much for swinging in, Apez. It's been a minute, man. Nice to see you here. Awesome. Ben Gutshaw says, I agree. Screenplay and the actor selection, freaking amazing. Yeah, dude, at the end of the day, I felt like that they gelled really well together. The camaraderie, the just their interactions with each other, they gelled really well together. As actors there. And I think Matt Shakman, the director of the film, he did a great job when it comes to casting for this film. Everybody was great. Vanessa Kirby, obviously Pedro Pascal, Eben Moss-Bachrach, and everyone just incredible, man. This movie, it's fantastic. It's just fantastic, bro. Cast was indeed fantastic. No doubt. Amanda says, I am doing better now that my kids went back to school. Summer has been oh my, yeah, I bet. I could only imagine. It's tough keeping them busy. I'm sure it kind of got rough towards the end there. I'm sure they started getting a little bored. So, wow, back to school already. Man, it's only July 25th. That's pretty well about to be July 26th here in like 43 minutes or so. But oh my goodness, that's wild. That's wild stuff. But yeah, glad things are starting to slow down for you a little bit whenever it comes to that sort of thing. That's cool. John Elite says cast was fantastic, as I mentioned there. Apez asks, Al, what was the worst movie you got spoiled for you, MCU or not? For me, I sadly... Infinity War got spoiled for you? Oh my God. Man, I did not get spoiled by that somehow, some way. And I didn't see that on opening night. I saw that like a week after it was released, and somehow I did not get spoiled, which I was so thankful for. Let me think here. What did I got spoiled for? There was a couple things. I think it was the Multiverse of Madness. I saw a couple YouTube like thumbnails or titles, and I don't know exactly what it was. I can't think of what it was off the top of my head, but I got spoiled pretty good with that movie. And I was like, dude, I'm like, why do people do this? I'm like, why do people do this just for the views, just for the clout? And it doesn't work. Yeah, you get all those views, but people aren't subscribing to your channel or anything, man. You're just getting views, you know? It's just so stupid, you know? And at the end of the day, that was the one that really got to me for sure. For sure, man. I know, it's frustrating, isn't it? My goodness. Oh, man. Gage says, dude, I did yesterday. 2 hilarious things happened. Number 1, we had a soccer ball in the cabin, and a camper was throwing it up and catching it. I kept trying to swat it away and failed. Okay. So I tried to power punch and failed again. And one of my volunteers said, Gage, your power punch level is at like a 2. That's actually hilarious, man. Nice. Oh man, let's see. John Elise says, I hope you do a spoiler stream for this Ooze, because I want to talk spoilers, bro. Yeah, we need a lot to tell. Yeah, I haven't really done a spoiler stream in a hot minute. I might have to do one for this one for sure, especially because like I don't think I really have, as far as like live streams go, as far as like events, I don't think I have anything between now and Wednesday season 2 dropping August what is it, the 6th, I think. So you know, we got a good couple weeks. So yeah, I think we could probably do a spoiler stream in between then. Maybe I do that stream on, I don't know, maybe like Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. We'll see. No pun intended there. I watched Sinners finally a few weeks ago. How is that, Amanda? I still haven't gotten a chance to watch it. Everyone says that it is phenomenal. That's one I need to definitely check out for sure. I've had the opportunity to. I have like a little streaming service where I could do it, but I have not done it yet, and I need to watch it for sure. Man, that's one I need to lock in on. Apes says, spoilers are definitely why I am nervous for what's going to happen when Doomsday and Secret Wars. Oh, I know. When Doomsday and Secret Wars come out, I actually might like delete my social media a little bit. Like I might delete my Facebook app. I might delete Insta. I might delete X. I can't delete X. The problem is that I'm in the business of this, and it's like if you delete those apps, how are you gonna like promote your stuff? You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I remember when Avengers Endgame came out, they had this whole campaign going. They said, "Don't spoil the Endgame," and people did a really good job as far as like not spoiling the film, you know. But yeah, whenever Doomsday comes out, I think it would be in everybody's benefit to see that movie as quickly and as efficiently as possible, because when it comes out, man, people are going to be going nuts as far as like talking about it and everything. So it's probably going to be good to watch it as soon and as quickly as possible. People are posting clips of the movie on YouTube, even the entire, I don't know how they get away with it, man. I mean, I'm sure it stays up for a couple seconds, but like, there's no way that, you know, people are getting away with something like that. It's insane. For me, No Way Home was because of the leaks. Yeah, I mean, there were leaks for No Way Home very, very early on in its production, right? So yeah, that got me too, but I was also thinking like, oh no, that might be fake. That might be fake. So I wasn't 100% sure. But yeah, even when it happened, I was still shocked and stunned to see it, you know. In reference to all the Spider-Man, of course. Ben says, I'm trying so hard not to spoil, LOL, at the very least, for Grant. Yes, please, no spoilers. No spoilers in the chat, no spoilers whatsoever. I can tell you that it's amazing. It is amazing. Ben is telling you that it's amazing. Definitely go check it out, guys. Super Landon Toys is here. What's going on, bro? Thanks so much for dropping into the stream. Hope you are doing great. Really do appreciate your continued support. Amanda says that it is so good, referring to Sinners. I need to see it. I need to sit down and see it. That's awesome. You went in with no expectations and was impressed. Yeah, I need to check it out for sure. Yeah, that's one that's definitely on my radar. What about a Superman spoiler stream? I still need to do that. Yeah, Superman seems like it's going to be probably slowing down a bit, especially now that this is going to be starting to take the reins. We can just talk Superman spoilers, I guess, if you really want to. I don't really want to do it in this stream, but I mean, in any of my other streams that I do, we can, at this point, we can probably talk about it, right? Wednesday is going to be the first time I actually watch a show during your watch party when you watch it. That's awesome, Superland and Toys. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to watch the entire series in one sitting because I'll be up for 24 hours probably, but I will definitely be doing a countdown stream for that. I'll be up until 3 a.m. and then we'll probably watch the first or second episode. And I'm also contemplating on reaching out to Netflix to see if I can get a review streamer for it as well. So I just got done watching season 1 again, and man, I'm like so ready for Wednesday season 2. It's going to be great. And did you guys see on my community post, I let you guys know that they are in fact doing a season 3, which is no surprise. The show is extremely, immensely popular. So yeah, season 3 is on its way as well. Get ready, guys. We got 2 parts coming for Wednesday as well. Stranger Things is obviously coming later this year. There's a lot of stuff coming from Netflix here in the months ahead. You know, it does feel weird that there's no MCU for SDCC this year. I know, right? I was thinking that as well. Yeah, it's just kind of strange and odd, right? Yeah. Hopefully we get back to it next year. People are posting clips of the movies, posting. Oh my God. Yeah. You'll absolutely get a strike. You know, if you post up like clips and everything else, like it's straight up. You're basically taking the intellectual property. You know. Man, what did you do? What did you do, Super Landon? It was for bullying and harassment, but it was a pretty dumb little parody video that I made of a character I made up. Oh, so it's not even a real. Really? Interesting. That's wild, man. You know, you can appeal your copy or you can appeal your strikes, man. If you appeal it, just explain why. You'll have to explain why, like formally why you're appealing it, and they might actually, you know, rescind it and everything. That's wow. Especially on something that's like made up or whatever. I don't know, man. That's wild. Amanda says, I'm happy that Dexter is back. Nice. I've never really got into Dexter, but that's awesome that it's back and you're into it. That's what's up. Very cool stuff. TF3100 is in the stream. Just got home from Fantastic Four. Loved it. Yes, it is so good, isn't it? Man, I mean, look, definitely in my top 10 as far as Marvel Studios films go. I really do think so. It did a phenomenal job. It's definitely the best Fantastic Four film that they've ever done. It's not even close. Like, it's literally not even close. They just put together a freaking awesome superhero movie. They went out, they did the job, and that's what it's all about, man. So at the end of the day, I'm super pumped for this. We're talking all things spoiler free. Fantastic Four First Steps. This is a completely non-spoiler live stream. So got a strike last year, but thankfully this strike expired, so now I only have one now. That's fair. Yeah, just be a good YouTuber and it'll go away and everything. That's unfortunate that you got one. I got one once before as well, and it's expired. I've only had one, and like the how long have I had this channel now? 10 years? I think like 10 years now. Only taking it seriously over the past 5, but yeah, it'll go away, bro. Just be a good YouTuber. There were quite a few movies I was really hyped for this year, man. 3 for me was Karate Kid Legends, The Fantastic Four, and Superman. Yeah, man. I have seen all of those except for Karate Kid. I heard Karate Kid was kind of mid, which was that's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to that. But yeah, I'll still check it out at some point, you know. But yeah, man, I've seen a lot as well. I've seen those two. Obviously, I've seen I Know What You Did Last Summer. I saw oh, what did I just see? Oh, Final Destination Bloodlines. I saw that as well. There's just been so many good movies this summer, man. It's been great. It's been great. I'm actually trying to avoid saying it. I've said it a couple times, but I'm trying not to, just for that sake of reason. What would you rank this with? Oh, it's the best, and it's not even close, man. It's in a completely different stratosphere, and it's because they took this seriously and they kept it close with the comic lore as well, with the whole comic story behind it. It's not even close, dude. It's number one. It's the best one, bar none. No competition. What's going on? Aldi says, I just saw it and enjoyed it more than any MCU movie I've seen recently. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I mean, the other movie that I saw, like I was mentioning earlier on in the stream, probably before you joined, you know, I saw Thunderbolts, and I thought Thunderbolts was great too, but this is better than Thunderbolts. And this is probably the best Marvel movie since Spider-Man No Way Home, I would say. In high confidence that this is the best movie since then. On 100%. Matthew French, what is going on? Thank you so much for dropping into the stream. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for your continued support. Vegas Disney RTF, what's going on? Fantastic Four was awesome. It's top tier. No doubt. 100% completely agree with you. I'm so happy that everyone is enjoying this movie. Tell everyone, man. Get the word out there, man. If Hearsay gets out there and everyone goes check this out, this movie is going to be highly successful. AJ2003 says, what a moment in history for both Marvel and DC after they had a lot of fails. Look at these studios are getting back on top. Let's just take a moment and be grateful that we got 2 good movies in 1 month. Right? This is good news for us, because this is just going to deliver more top tier films in the future. You know, we win as the audience. Bravo. Great comment. Completely agree with you. Yeah, top 10 Cosmic Truth. Agreed. Top 10 MCU easy. I need to see it a few times to really gauge it. I'm giving it at least an 8 out of 10. Yeah, man, I'm right there with you. I'm thinking 8.9, 8.5, maybe even a 9. I would maybe even consider it a 9. And like I said, guys, there's close to 30 MCU films, and I'm putting it in my top 10. Like, it is that good. It is so good, man. Is the new I Know What You Did Last Summer considered a reboot or a sequel to the OG? Kind of a combination of both, to be honest. I don't want to get into that too much because for the sake of spoilers, because that's still fairly new too. But it's kind of a combination of both. It's kind of like a continuation of what happened, but also a reboot too. You have to see it to understand. But yeah. Karate Kid's main issue was that it was just too short. There's a few deleted scenes that should have stayed, but overall it had tons of fun. For me, I liked it more than the 2010 the next Karate Kid, but maybe okay. Well, if it's better than that, that's fair then, because that movie wasn't the best either. So if this is better than that one, yeah, that's definitely worth checking out. Matthew French, my day has been great. I just got done seeing the best Marvel movie of 2025. So I'm in great shape. I am very happy for sure. I hope you're doing great as well, my friend. Javon, what's going on? Just got here. It's absolutely, in pun intended, fantastic. It's the best Marvel movie to come out in a long time. Like I said, I think it was the best Marvel movie to come out since Spider-Man No Way Home. It's in my top 10. This movie is in my top 10 as far as MCU films go. It's in my top 10. There's no doubt about that. I don't know where I would rank it. I should do a live stream or a video where I rank my MCU films and just kind of refresh it every single year. That's actually a good video idea or a live stream idea. Probably would do better as a live stream, but maybe something that I do at the end of the year every year, something like that. But yeah, this is in my top 10, no doubt. Highly recommended if you guys are considering it. There's a lot of folks that are out there that are just kind of like, oh, I don't know, man. It's just gonna be kind of mid. It's another Fantastic Four movie. How many times did they got it this time? I can tell you that they took it seriously from top to bottom. This is top-notch cinema. Galactus is done right. Everything's just done fantastically. It's Legends is basically same story, but with Ralph and Jackie. It was New York. What is that comment in reference to, King Boo? Vegas Disney says, I need to see it again as well. It's rare for me to want to see a movie in theaters again. Yeah, me too. Because you see things the second time around that you didn't see the first time. Yeah, I would love to see it again and process it some more. I completely agree with you. Absolutely. Good to hear, Matthew French. Glad to see you're doing good, bro. Again, I cannot compare those two, and I knew I was going to get this question prior to even going live. I cannot, and I don't think I will compare the Fantastic Four and Superman because they're two very, very different superheroes. They're two very, very different stories. There's really no comparing them. Like, the Fantastic Four are a group of superheroes. Superman is one entity. You know, granted, he did, have others fighting alongside him. But I can't compare them, man. There's really no comparison. They're two very different stories. They're both phenomenal in their own right. For a starting story, that in the MCU, I thought this was just so good. Galactus, I was so impressed with how they made him. Oh, I know, dude, menacing, so good, dude. So I saw it in D-Box. Every time Galactus took a step, my entire chair was like freaking out like that, man, as I'm shaking the camera. Like, everything was just like going absolutely crazy. The chair was just tweaking out, bro. It was wild. So cool. And I loved it. Funny how Feige had to outright say that, yeah, they didn't have a plan after Endgame, just to shut out movies, hoping to find something along the way. But yeah, he needed, yeah, oh yeah. They should have had a plan drawn out. Even if they would have needed to take a break, they should have planned something out. That was just silly, So it seems like now that they kind of have a plan, You see how things are starting to be better, right? Ever since then. This is what happens when you plan things out. Plus, when Marvel and DC go against each other, it makes both. Yeah, exactly. And that just makes for better cinema. And that just means we, the audience, wins. Love it. Oh, you were talking about Karate Kid Legends. Okay. Got you. Okay. So going back to your comment there, it's Legends is basically the same story, but with Ralph and Jackie, and it was in New York. Okay. Follow you. Okay. Bet. Yeah, I'll have to check it out at some point, King Boo. I don't know when, but that's definitely one I will watch at some point. Fantastic Four has had the biggest opening day ticket sales of the year so far. Really? Over Superman? Really? Bro, that's great news, man. Wow. Do we know what the next MCU movie is between this and Doomsday and Secret Wars? It's Spider-Man. You got it. Spider-Man. Seeing it on Sunday, AJ. Nice, bro. I'm probably going to do a spoiler stream for this, for the Fantastic Four, sometime next week. I'm debating between Monday and Wednesday of next week. I think I will do that though, because the next live stream that I have scheduled, aside from like anything that happens to come down the pipeline, would be my Wednesday countdown stream for season 2. So since there's going to be kind of a gap, I feel like it might be a good idea to have a spoiler stream for the Fantastic Four. I might go ahead and do that for sure. That's a good idea, I think. Good stuff, guys. Hope you all are enjoying the stream. Go ahead and smash the like button if you are. Looks like we hit 10 likes. We're up to 14 now. Thank you guys so much for your continued support here on the stream. If it's your first time here, I do these out of the theater reactions quite often. I'm actually shocked there aren't more people in this stream. It might be the fact that people haven't seen the Fantastic Four yet, and they might be like, I don't want to get spoiled. So it might be something along those lines, right? So I get it. At the end of the day, I wouldn't want to get spoiled either, but don't worry, there are no spoilers in this stream. No spoilers to worry about in this stream at all, so you're good to go. Always laugh when you have two big tank movies come out, Fantastic Four and Superman, and then Smurfs, which I didn't have much confidence in anyway, but I had some hope. It's just that middle, yeah, Smurfs is gonna bomb. It's just gonna bomb. It's gonna be not a good look for them, man. They probably should have dropped that movie in like September or something, like, honestly. What's going on, bro? I am a little bit tired. It is a little late. It's 11:38 p.m. here on the East Coast, so we're approaching midnight here on the East Coast, so it is getting a little late. So if I do look a bit tired, I do apologize, but I did just get out of Fantastic Four First Steps about an hour ago, and the movie was freaking phenomenal, bro. Loved every single second of it. Highly recommend it. I think the movie is going to do great in the box office. I think a lot of folks are going to find out that it's really good. It's worth checking out. Marvel Studios is back. I've been saying it for a little while now, but they're definitely truly back. I can say that with high confidence, and I implore you to see every single film that comes out from here on out, because they're bringing it. They're bringing it right now. They have a direction. You can see that they have a direction now at this point. Before it didn't seem that way. Now it definitely does. So I highly recommend you go check it out. 2 end credit scenes, by the way. There are 2. Can't talk about them, obviously, because spoilers, and this is a non-spoiler stream, so I'm not going to spoil you. But there are 2 that you need to check out. A mid-credit scene and an end credit scene. One serious, one's not so much. That's all I'm going to say. Did anybody even ask for a new Smurf? No, they didn't. But we got it anyway. And look, at the end of the day, it's probably going to be fun and cute. That's one that I'm going to wait for streaming if I'm even going to check it out then, So. But yeah, man. Crazy how I didn't see a lot of clips spoiling Superman than I am seeing a Fantastic Four. Yeah, it's interesting, right? Yeah, I didn't get any spoiler clips either. For the Fantastic Four, surprisingly, I didn't see any either. I was shocked. I was like, bro, I'm going to get spoiled. I know it because I usually see it on the night before on a Thursday night, as you guys usually know. And even with my last live stream, I think I said I was going to be streaming on Thursday night because I was thinking it was Thursday night, but forgot I had tickets for today, Friday night. But I was shocked I didn't see any spoiler clips, man. Shocked. Superman had the record at 22.5 million. Fantastic Four was 24.4. Wow. So it beat it by 2.5. Oh my god. Bro, that's incredible. That is incredible. Good for them. Good for the Fantastic Four. That is so great to see. Smurfs movie was bad. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, the expectations weren't really high, so I mean, I don't know. Now soon the next big movie fight might be Sonic the Hedgehog 4 and The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, I can tell you right now that The Legend of Zelda will cook Sonic 4. It will absolutely will cook it because The Legend of Zelda has been a video game movie that has been anticipated for decades. Decades, man. I can tell you right now with high confidence that it will absolutely. Now, if it was The Legend of Zelda versus Mario, but Nintendo wouldn't do that to themselves, it would be more interesting. You know, the Super Mario Brothers 2 movie that we're coming to expect soon. But I think it's going to be Super Mario World anyways. I think that was the leaked title, actually. But Legend of Zelda will absolutely blow it out of the water. There's no doubt in my mind. When that movie comes out, man, that's going to be big. My theory for Stranger Things Season 5, okay, some Stranger Things talk, okay, is that Nancy is in the hospital bathroom washing off her dead mother or father's blood. A lot of folks have been speculating that. A lot of folks are thinking that Nancy's parents might be in trouble. I hope that's not the case, man, but that's definitely not. I don't think anything this season is out of the realm of possibility. I completely agree with you. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. We are, what, 5 more likes away, looks like, from 20. Thank you guys so much for your support. Good stuff, guys. I'll probably keep it going here for about another 20 minutes. I did want to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on this film and wanted to get the word out there about how great this movie is. I always do my out of the theater reaction whenever I get out of the movies, especially with Marvel movies, with you guys, and let you know what I think of it, because I like to get it out there. I like to let you guys know, especially if you're on the fence with movies like this. If you're like, oh, I'm not so sure if I want to go check this out, I feel like I have to do my duty to let you guys know if it's good or not. And this is one you don't want to skip. I'm telling you right now, if you're considering skipping this movie, do not, because you'll be doing yourselves a disservice. And I say that with high confidence, with how great this movie truly was. Josiah, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that, man. So glad you're enjoying the stream, man. Yeah, at the end of the day, you know, even if you're not sure. Whoop, sorry, I muted myself. Even if you're not sure about seeing the film, you know, or the movie, what have you, it's always a good time to hang out in the live stream at the end of the day, right? Always have a good time hanging out with you guys, always. Yeah, pun intended, King Boo. Kevin Feige, when Fantastic Four Beasts, Superman at the box office, 1A. No doubt, AJ. It's worth seeing it on the big screen, yes. Yeah, this is definitely worth seeing on the big screen. Don't wait till this comes to Disney Plus. Go see it now. Go see it now. Go get your tickets now. You know, even if you want to wait maybe a week or something, maybe wait until the box office starts to calm down a little, because every theater that you go to this weekend, every screening, it's pretty much going to be packed. You know, if you don't have your tickets already, you're going to be, you know, you're not going to be able to sit with your friend more than likely, unless you're seeing like a late showing at like 10:30 or 10:45 or something crazy. depending on what time your theater has available. But yeah, don't skip this. If you're considering it, don't be like, oh, I'll wait till it comes to no. And I'm thinking right now, I'll allow to myself. I have a buddy who's already said that he's going to wait till it comes to streaming. Don't do it. Do not wait until this comes to streaming. This is a movie that you want to see in theaters, especially with Galactus. Bro, Galactus is absolutely menacing on the big screen. I am imploring you to go see it in the theaters, man. Fantastic Four coming before GTA 6. Yes, we got a good Fantastic Four movie before Grand Theft Auto 6. Who would have thunked it? Unbelievable, man. Oh, that's funny. That's actually hilarious. Good stuff, guys. Imagine Stranger Things 5 ending being 11 waking up in the mental hospital. That would be wild. I don't think that's going to happen though, because like they're basically on the hunt for 11, right? So I don't think they're going to be looking to put her in a mental hospital. They're looking to like lock her up and keep her in like solitary confinement at this point. But yeah, I don't see that happening, but that would be pretty wild for sure. Man, I want to talk spoilers in this stream so bad, but I know I can't, and I won't. I'm not going to spoil you guys. I definitely don't want to do that, but man. If it was a dream, there's going to be so many folks that are angry. There's been a couple people that have mentioned that in my chat in the past whenever it comes to Stranger Things, like, oh, it was just a dream. No, absolutely not. If they do that, they will have outrage behind them, and people will like never trust the Duffer Brothers again. So yeah, I don't think they're going to do that. Yeah. I think she's plays Smurfette, if I'm not mistaken, actually. Yeah, you're right. Rihanna is in the new Smurfs movie playing as Smurfette. Yep. If that happens, it needs a spinoff. Yeah, I think they're going to have spinoffs of Stranger Things anyways, so I don't think we have to worry about that. They've already announced an animated series. It's going to be coming. But I hope we get a couple live action spinoffs too, and I hope they're extremely successful, so we just keep spinning it off. Because look, at the end of the day, it's just unlimited lore with Stranger Things, so I feel like they could really keep it going for quite some time, maybe even for a couple generations, honestly. I enjoyed the Smurfs movies because with Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, those ones are good. I agree. I haven't seen them in like years, but they were good. They were fun. Good stuff, guys. 5 more likes away from 20. Let's see if we hit 20 likes here. 75 views too. That kicked up a little bit. Thanks, guys. Might hit 100 views after we end the stream on the replays and stuff, which is cool. Which is awesome. Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. I'm, of course, your host with the most A to the P, Albert Perkins. We're here live talking about the Fantastic Four First Steps. Spoiler free. There are no spoilers in this stream, so don't worry. If you saw the title, about the Fantastic Four Fantastic Four First Steps out of the theater reaction. Don't worry, I'm giving you my reaction, but I'm not spoiling you, so no worries at all. Can't wait for all this new movies and new. I know so many great movies have dropped, even this month. Josiah, from all the stuff we've seen throughout the course of this month. And all the shows that are going to be coming later this year. Like I said, we have Wednesday coming in less than a month. Wednesday's just a couple weeks away, bro. That's going to be amazing. Heck, even right now on Netflix, we got Happy Gilmore 2. That just dropped today. I'm going to be watching that probably sometime this weekend. There's just some good stuff out there right now, man. Obviously, I've been talking about Stranger Things with you guys. There's just great content out there right now. It's so fun. It's good to be in the entertainment industry right now, for sure. To be covering it's pretty awesome. for sure. I should actually probably have a lot more content out there for you guys with all the stuff that's been coming out, but you know how it is with busyness. So, yeah, it's good stuff though. Imagine Stranger Things ending was Mike writing a book and then he said, that was crazy adventure we had. That would be pretty cool. But I don't want it to end like that. I don't want it. I want this to be like a real thing for them. You know, I don't want them to be like, oh yeah, this was just a fantasy or something. You know what I mean? Or a dream. You know, I want this to be legit real. I heard MJF is in Happy Gilmore 2. Really? No kidding. Okay. Looking forward to checking it out. I'm probably going to see it tomorrow. So probably sometime tomorrow afternoon. So I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I love Happy Gilmore, man. Adam Sandler's, he's the best. I'm just looking on the direct right now, seeing if there's any kind of Marvel news. It's really not. It's a lot of spoiler stuff that you're gonna have to read into and everything. Maybe try to watch a few spoiler videos whenever it comes to the Fantastic Four, now that I've seen the movie as well. Stranger Things started with Will and it's gonna end with Will. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. I think Will is in trouble in this upcoming season. I really do. I kind of wasn't thinking it at first, but now after seeing that first trailer, I'm like, okay. I think he's in big trouble, bro. So, yeah. It's going to be a tough season, man. There's going to be a lot of death. There's going to be a lot of people dying. A lot of people are going to be upset. I just hope that if it sticks to landing, I think everything will be okay. But it's going to be sad. Be hanging out with you guys here for about 8 more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and drop the stream at the top of the hour. But you can go ahead and get your comments in the meantime, in between time from here and then. And we'll go ahead and keep the stream going until midnight. About 8 more minutes, folks. Does Adam Sandler have movies with a mere serious role? I can't think of one off the top of my head. I feel like he has at least one, maybe? I can't think of one, though, right now. I'm sure he does. You literally had a Fantastic Four ad? Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my gosh. Bro, that's honestly hilarious. Hey, Brooklyn, what is going on? Thank you so much for dropping into the stream. Really do appreciate you. We're talking Fantastic Four First Steps. It's spoiler free. No spoilers are in the stream, so don't worry. If you haven't seen it yet. I'm going to be ending the stream here in about 7 minutes, but I am hanging out with you guys until then. My overall consensus is the fact that this movie is absolutely incredible. It's in my top 10 MCU films, period. It's in my top 10. It's absolutely incredible. The best Fantastic Four film ever made, and it's not even close. It's not even close, man. Highly recommend you check it out. Appreciate you for dropping into the stream. AJ2003 says, Stranger Things ending with them playing D&D or fast forward to modern day would be beautiful. Or who knows, maybe they can do both. Yeah, that would be neat. I would like to see them fast forward like 10 years later and they're like all like, you know, meeting up and they have like, you know, families of their own, that sort of thing. That would be really cool to see. You know, sort of like how what they did. Remember with Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows Part 2. Remember how they did that at the very end? I thought that was cool. If they did something like that here for Stranger Things, I think that would be great. Brooklyn says that I just watched Happy Gilmore 2 and I'm kind of a bit mad about the movie, but it was okay. Interesting. Huh, okay. Well, I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers, please. That's interesting. I'm not going to ask why you're mad because I don't want to get spoiled, but I'm very curious now, to say the least. I never saw Hulk Hogan in action. Oh, okay. Never been a wrestling fan. That's fair. Yeah, I've seen him in action a few times for sure. I'm a huge wrestling fan. You should probably already know King Booge. You've seen, others talk about it and stuff, and I've interacted and engaged with wrestling conversation in my live streams in the past. But yeah, man, he was awesome. He was awesome. Vecna is still cooked in season 5. I hope so. Let's hope so. There's Vecna hopefully is cooked, and unfortunately, I think a lot of our heroes are gonna be cooked. So I will say Happy Gilmore 2 is funny. There is a lot of cameos in the movie. That's all I can say. Oh man, I like to hear that. Looking forward to the cameos. I had heard that there were quite a few as well, and I'm excited to see that. I know of at least one, Dan Patrick, and everything. I'm a huge Dan Patrick show fan, so it'd be cool to see him. He's always in Adam Sandler's movies. They're like buddies and everything. So, John Lee says Rocky 3 and Suburban Commando was what introduced me to Hulk Hogan. That's awesome. That is awesome, man. Yeah, WWF introduced me to him for sure. But that's cool, man. That's what's up. Good stuff, man. It's streaming. It's on Netflix. You can see it on Netflix. Yep. It should be available for you now. I think it released worldwide last night or this morning, 3 a.m., whatever. You know how Netflix releases their stuff at 3. You obviously know that from my streams. 3 a.m. Yep. Me too. And that would make a lot of folks mad. But from what I've heard, at least the cast says that the landing gets stuck. And I think that is what is most important. They need to stick the landing, because if they don't stick the landing, people are going to be like, well, here we are. We got another Game of Thrones, another GOT ending, and people are going to be pissed. So, let's hope that they do indeed stick the landing and everything with this. Yeah, I think so too. What about him when we saw him controlling that fireball or that flame from the flamethrower? He looked like he wasn't in like an injured form there. He looks like he was fully healed, like at full capacity there, and like even more powerful than before. He's gonna learn from fire, man. When it comes to fire, he ain't gonna be so easily defeated when it comes to fire, I don't think, anymore, especially after being lit up with a Molotov cocktail. Absolutely, yeah, you'll be laughing your butt off for sure. It was on Netflix for a little bit, but I think they don't have it anymore. I think it left Netflix, but you can double check and make sure. But I know that it was on Netflix for a little bit. So check it out and see if it's there. That way you can just watch that and then go immediately into Happy Gilmore 2, right? Nice. That's what's up, guys. I'm going to hang out with you guys for about another minute here before we wrap up this stream. This has been a lot of fun. I thank you guys so much for dropping in, hanging out with me, talking a little Fantastic Four, talking a little everything too. Little Stranger Things here and there as well. Always fun. Is it still streaming? I'm sure it is. I'm planning to watch Fantastic Four soon, but I want to ask, are there any funny moments? Oh yeah. It's not all serious. Absolutely not. When is a Marvel movie all serious the whole way through? There's always a couple comedic spots here and there. It's not like, how you would be like belly laughing, like laughing your butt off at a scene. It's nothing like that, but there are a few like good chuckles, which is perfect. And the pacing is, that's another thing. The pacing was done really, really well in this movie too. Still haven't seen the Twilight movies. Oh man, that's your assignment, man. You're not getting your homework assignment done. Do I need to give you a due date, King Boo? Oh my goodness. Man, oh man. Yeah, definitely see Terminator. If you're gonna see any Terminator movie, just watch Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Honestly, it's the best one. It's still, after all these years, it's still the best one. So. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Thor 4 either. You talking about Love and Thunder, right? Yeah, it wasn't that good. I was just talking about that tonight. I was like, that movie was not that good. Like, I don't know, man. It's like so much forced comedy. I don't like that, you know. Love what the WWE, they did a 10 bell salute at the start of SmackDown tonight. That's awesome, John Elite. Yeah, I was in the movie theater, obviously, so I didn't get a chance to check that out. Maybe I will see if I can see it on like some DVR catch-up or something, for sure. Your birthday is the due date. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, have it all done by your birthday. That sounds good. Bro, this was a win stream. Thank you so much, Josiah. I really do appreciate that, man. So glad that you have enjoyed the live stream, man. This is a lot of fun. It's officially the top of the hour. It's officially Saturday, July 26th, 2025. I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here. We're going to get ready to wrap up the stream here in just a moment. I'll take a few more comments before we wrap things up here. Thor 4 was too comedic. I mean, it was all right, but then there was just too much comedy. Yep. I wanted to be more serious too. It was just like over the top, you know, like it was just like, okay, yeah. Like, can we get back to the more serious stuff? You know, anytime we saw Gore on screen though, Gore was great. Gore the God Killer. I mean, anytime he was on screen, it was great. But I mean, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, the writing is definitely on the wall for it. Love and Thunder did have the comedy overpowering. Yep. I think that was the big issue with it. Birthday is on August 4th. Oh man, you got some work to do, man. You got some homework. That date is coming up very, very quickly, King Boo. Hopefully I have a stream up before then. If not, I'll definitely be sure to shout you out on the Discord and everything. Wish you a happy birthday. Gore was cool, but the comedy, I was about to leave the theater. Yeah, it was too much, man. The screaming goats, I mean, that was funny, but after a while I was just like, bro, stop. Like, stop. Like, it's just like, I don't know, man. It was just like, can we tell the freaking story here? Can we talk about what's going on here? Because whenever they talked about it with the story, like, it was fine, but it was just like way too over the top. And yeah, I agree with you. Josiah, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. We'll catch you in the next stream, my friend. Thank you so much for your continued support, man. Gratitude. Thank you so much. And guys, I think that is a wrap. I'm going to go ahead and head on out here. Again, my next live stream is probably going to be for Wednesday, season 2 countdown party coming up in, I believe it's August 6th. But I will more than likely have, you know, now that I mentioned that, I forgot, I'll probably more than likely have a Fantastic Four, a First Steps spoiler stream sometime here next week, so keep it locked on that. The best way to know is make sure your bell notifications are set to all if you're already subscribed, which I believe every single person in here is. So make sure your bell notifications are set to all so you'll get a push notification to know exactly whenever I go live for that stream. And then additionally, you know, if there's anything else that happens to come down the pipeline in the entertainment industry, I might go ahead and whether it's a trailer or news or what have you, you know, I might go live at a moment's notice if I am available. And then I'm also going to start doing Let's Plays once again. Video game Let's Plays. I think I'm going to start bringing those back here sometime next month as well. Maybe the later part of August. So definitely stay tuned for that as well if that's something that interests you too. So with that said, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. I thank you guys so much for being here. This is a lot of fun. Obviously, Fantastic Four First Steps was amazing. Go check it out if you haven't not done so already. If you're definitely considering it, don't consider it. Just go to the theater, go see it. It's really worth every single cent of your imagination. It is phenomenal. Really, really, really well done. Cinematography, screenplay, acting, special effects, everything. It's just top notch, man. So good, and I implore you to go see it. With that said, guys, I am of course your host with the most. Whoa, why is that over there? Let's try that there, and let's blow it up a little bit. Why did that do that? That was wild, bro. All right, let's bring it up again. Let's try this again. I am of course your host with the most, A to the P, Albert Perkins, and we will see you in the next video or live stream. And until then, and as always, folks, peace. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and we will see you in the next live stream here real soon. Take care now. Peace out, guys.